Hi Virgos, I am Mystique Tarot and welcome to my channel. So today's reading is all about October 2021 predictions and advice. And what I've done is that I have divided the reading into three portions. The first will be career and finances, followed by love and relationships, and the last part will be spiritual and personal development. And I have already shuffled your tarot and oracle cards so that we can save some time and straight away get into it. Just a couple of disclaimers that I'd like to give out before starting the reading is that this is a general reading, so the messages in this reading may or may not resonate with all the Virgos out there. If they don't, it's okay. You don't need to force the messages. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. It might be for some other fellow Virgo watching the video. And the last thing is that this reading is meant for people with their sun, moon, rising or Venus in the sign of Virgo. With that being said, let's get into your reading. For career and finances, the first card that we have is Tower. Now, I don't want you guys to freak out, so chill. We'll see what the messages are. Followed by the Six of Pentacles and the Emperor. Right off the bat, one of the messages that I'm getting is that maybe at work, some of you have had an argument with your boss or someone who is at a higher position to you, and that has sort of made you question why, to begin with, have you been working here if whoever this person is does not know how to respect your opinions or what you have to give to the team, right? And another thing that I'm seeing now, that message will be for very few of you, but I'm seeing this portion more clearly and more strongly for a major lot of you, that I feel like some of you might be feeling like not working the job that you're doing right now, because there's this feeling that whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever your job is, you're doing it just to pay the bill. And even if you're not doing it just to pay the bills, I'm seeing that the equal give and take, with the Six of Pentacles being here, in any workplace there's an equal give and take, right? And I'm seeing that you guys have been stuck in that same position. You're not growing. You guys want to evolve into this beautiful emperor, but you are giving and giving and giving, and it's not like the place where you're working at, it's not welcoming or you don't enjoy that, but it's like you want to do more. You want to be your own boss. You want to build a legacy, and that is what is being said. And also with the Six of Pentacles and the Tower being next to each other, one of the messages that came out to me were that maybe you guys, some of you, again, this is only for those of you who invest. I don't know why I'm getting this. For those of you who that is my dog, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry. So as I was saying, for those of you who invest, maybe in the stocks or crypto or maybe in property, for some reason I'm hearing, with the Tower being here, I feel like maybe some of you did not invest in the right company or the right crypto or something like that, and there is a loss, that or there was a fraud, because I did get two messages. Either it is a fraud, and these are the thing. This is something that will get uncovered in the month of October, or probably you guys will be investing in the month of October in some sort of crypto or stocks. But yeah, either it'll be a fraud or there'll be a loss that you'll be going through. But with the Emperor again being here, I feel like because there is a energy of being experienced in this field, I'm not gonna lie. And for those of you who are experienced, it will be kind of like a shock to you, but at the same time you'll be learning more. And Spirit is saying that if that happens, because remember, tarot is only reading the energy. I'm reading your energy in the month of October based off your current energies, and if your actions change, then how the month of October will unfold will also change. As I was saying, even though some of you are experienced in this field, it'll come as a bit of a shock to you, because you'll be like, I have invested so many times, then why on earth did this happen now of all times? And for those of you who have not invested ever and this is your first time, it will come as a bit of a setback for you guys. But at the same time, I'm seeing that you guys will be more cautious from the next time around, because you'll be more experienced. I am gonna pull out more tarot for you, so give me a second. Yeah, Page of Wands. So again, with the Page of Wands being here, for those of you the finances messages resonated, this is something that is coming out, that you took a chance. You took a chance because you wanted to, and you're willing to go through with whatever unfolds. We have the Queen of Wands next. There was you did not know how things were going to go down, but still you were in this energy of, why shouldn't I try? And for those of you, it is something to do with your workplace. I'm seeing again with the Page of Wands being here, you were always being treated the way, even if you have worked in that company for, let's say, 10 years, you are still being treated the same way, no matter how much you've evolved. Because I am seeing there is growth, because we have the Page of Wands and then the Queen of Wands, and this is something that you are actually really passionate about. Even with the Emperor being here, there's all this fire energy. It is something that you are actually truly passionate about. And even though you have evolved into the Queen of Wands, again, this is just energy. Even if you're a male watching this reading, the Queen of Wands can describe your energy. So even though you have evolved into this Queen of Wands, but the people over there, or the organization, or your boss, or the people who are at a higher position than you, are still looking at you as this page. And then we have the Knight of Cups on top of the Emperor, which is again telling me that this is you realizing that you deserve more. And because you know you deserve more, you're willing to take action. Why I'm saying willing to take action? Because at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands. Again, the Knight of Wands is like the passionate, fiery knight who's willing, again, I saw 1111 on the camera timer, who's willing to do anything. And however, the Knight of Wands does make a rash decision, but the decision that the Knight of Wands makes, it is driven by passion. It is driven by something that he really wants to do. So that is what I'm seeing for your career portion of the reading for the month of October 2021. Now, let's move on to the next portion. For your love and relationships portion of the reading, the first card we have is the Eight of Wands, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, then the Page of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Let's do this. Yes, this feels right. With the Eight of Wands being here, one thing that I am seeing is that in the month of October, you guys are slowly stepping out of the energy of the self. What I mean by that is that you guys have been in the hermit mode basically, and you have been taking care of yourself and tending to your own needs and growing and not going out. And I mean not going out in a good way, like you're taking care of yourself, as I said. But in the month of October, what I'm seeing is that you have done the required amount of inner work. You have done the work that you were supposed to do and that was required of you. And what I'm seeing is that because you have done that, now you're wanting to move on. You wanting to go out and spend some time with people. And basically what is coming out is that you have, the Four of Cups is an energy of boredom, not feeling like doing anything. Like you have everything you could possibly imagine, and now you're just bored and you want to do something. And that is where the Page of Cups changes the situation. So what I'm seeing is that because you have been in this introspective and working on yourself energy and living in abundance and caring for yourself, now you're getting a bit like, I know the guy on the Four of Cups card does not look very fidgety, but you are getting kind of restless, and as I said, bored. That, man, I really wish, like. And funny, you know what is coming out with the Page of Cups being here, because the Page of Cups is a flirtatious kind of person. Flirtatious, but kind of sincere with what he or she has to offer. But what I am picking up on, that part stays. But also, I'm seeing that you guys are going out with the Eight of Wands being here. You guys are going out and, how should I put this? Flirting? Yeah. Flirting. Flirting and looking for someone to build an emotional connection with. However, for some of you, what I'm picking up on for some of you is that maybe you guys are just looking for a hookup. And I don't want to use that word on YouTube, but maybe you guys just want to get intimate with someone. Yeah, and for some and even with the Knight of Cups being in this portion of this reading, even though both the portions are not related, but what I am picking up on is that for some of you, you just want to get intimate with anyone, but for the other half of you, you want something real. You want the full package, because you know that you have done the work. You have done the work that was required of you, and now it's time. You have grown on your own, and now it's time for you to grow with someone else. Let me see if there is something else. Is there anything else here? Okay. With the Queen of Swords. Okay. Let's see. What else? And we have the Knight of Wands. Oh, 2 cards fell down. Give me a second. Right, so the 2 cards that fell down were the Page of Cups again and the Empress. Yeah. Okay, so what I am picking up on is that, again, it's the same thing that some of you want to be intimate. Some of you are looking for that perfect person. Okay. This message again will not be for all of you, but for those of you marriage is on their mind, it's like that there was some work that you needed to do, and now that you've done it, you are ready. You're ready for that soulmate of yours, for that the one of yours. And I just saw 2022. So if you are that person who's looking for that soulmate, for the one, maybe you guys will be meeting them in the year 2022. I don't know, for some reason I'm picking up on that. And again, it's the same message. And with the Queen of Swords being here, actually, you know what, it's like you guys have like made a decision that I'm done, and I'm done in a good way. Like, I know I've done the work and now I deserve something more. It's time for me to move on and mingle with people and form a connection. So yeah, let's move on to the next part of your reading. So for spiritual and personal development, the first card that we have is the Page of Swords, followed by the Chariot, then the Knight of Swords. There are a lot of knights in your reading, I have to say this, and the Six of Cups. With the Knight of Swords being here, what I'm seeing is that, you know how in this part of the reading you are learning, you're like, we saw that you're fighting for what you truly deserve. And again, with the Knight of Swords, you are stepping into this in the month of October in this ambitious and driven energy where you set out to achieve everything that you've put your mind to. And with the Chariot being here, one thing I'm seeing is that you are actually being successful. You are actually being successful in achieving the things that you want, because God basically indicates with the two sphinxes being over here, is that you are taking an action and you don't know where it'll lead you, but you are taking an action with such conviction, and basically the energy that you are in, you are diving in head first, and somehow where it leads you is exactly the place where you are supposed to be, where you need to be in that point in time. Also, another message that I heard, because you have already done the inner work, because you have already gone through that process, you are now becoming more cautious of the people you are letting into your life. You are becoming more aware, and you're now more determined to cut the people out of your life who are not helping you grow, or who don't have the best interest for you at heart. And another thing with the Page of Swords being here, I am seeing is that there is this keen energy within you that even though you have gone through the inner work, you have done the inner work, but there's still this energy of I want to learn more, I want to know more, and that is absolutely commendable. You have this curious energy, I'm not gonna lie, even in the month of October, to learn more. And that learning more is not only about life. And with the Six of Cups being here, one thing that I am seeing, one thing that I saw at the first go was that maybe some of you are returning back home. Even with the holiday season being here, you guys are going back home. And again, it'll not be for all of you, but for those of you who are deciding to go back home to your family, I'm seeing that, okay, I'm hearing two messages. For some of you, there will be an old flame coming back. Maybe you guys had when you were in school, you had a relationship with someone, and that guy or girl lives where you used to live as a kid, in your childhood neighborhood, right? So maybe you're going back home, as I said, and you are meeting with them. Or another thing that I heard is that you guys are going back home, and there is a very welcoming energy that is set for you, and you are learning a lot over there when you are going back home. You're learning, okay, now particularly, you're learning about life is something that came out. However, I feel like there will be very wise words that will be shared. But at the same time, with the Mercury retrograde going on, the Six of Cups is like a very common card, because the Six of Cups came out for the Taurus reading too. But that is what I'm seeing. Let me pull out some more cards if there is anything else. Okay, another message that I heard is that you are you are learning from your past. I'm not saying, like, maybe you guys have already learned from your past a lot, but there are certain incidences there are certain incidents that happened in your past that currently, for where you are at right now, teach you a lot. And I'm seeing you revisiting those experiences, but with a lot of grace and an open heart, and basically with the emotion of, yes, I'm open to learning. I'm open to learning whatever it may be. That's beautiful. Let's see if there's anything else. Have I missed out anything? Would you like to see anything else there? Oh, personal. Yeah. Maybe a lot of you have been in this energy of, I don't know why. Whatever it is that is happening. And because you are becoming more open to learning, because you have gone through or are going through this transformation of, I don't exactly want to say spiritual transformation, because it will be different for everyone, but yeah, whether you give it a name or not, it is a transformation of the self. And because you're going through that, it's like everything ahead of you is changing. The way you look at life is changing. And you are able to get out of this energy of the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is basically like abandonment and getting left alone. But I am seeing that with all these cards being here, you are gathering up the courage to move out of this energy and to step up for yourself, to show up for yourself. That's beautiful. So, with that being said, let's move on to the last portion of your reading, which is the advice portion. Now, I have already shuffled your 3 oracle cards, which will be your advice cards. Now what I am going to do is that I will read the cards from the booklet, because I know it'll resonate with everyone in a different way, and I just want to give out the entire message. So the first card that we have for career and finances is Melchizedek. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Then we have Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And for spiritual and personal development, we have charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Again, with the Melchizedek card being over here, like, you know you have evolved, you know you have learned a lot, and you wish to move ahead, you wish to, again, further your progress. You wish to move further along in your journey. And even with Hilarion being here, divine healing, I actually just love how the oracle cards align so perfectly with the tarot cards. And anyways, as I was saying, you have gone through this transformation, and whether or not you wish to put a name on it, it has changed you. But again, with the one thing I will like to say, with the divine healing being here and the Five of Pentacles just below this, even though you have gone through this healing and this transformation, and you know what you deserve for yourself, it is very easy to forget. It is very easy to forget to draw a boundary, because when you go through this healing, what happens is that you wish to help others, you wish to be there for others, you wish to heal others in some way or the other. But when you do that, there is a huge emphasis on boundaries. I will tell you this, you forget that where to draw the line, and I'm giving you a heads up, because this happens a lot of the times, and because the other person will just come along and take advantage of you, and then you will be the one with the Five of Pentacles, as I said, being underneath it. You'll be the one left alone. Remember where to draw the boundary, that I will help you till this extent, but I need to be there for myself also, because if I'm not there for myself, I will not be able to be there for anybody else. Okay, that is something that I picked up on. So let's see what the booklet has for Melchizedek, or Melchizedek. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Higher learning. You have learned so much to this point and are learning more every day. You are recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought to you, and are preparing for a transition or inner ascension where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the inner sanctum of your heart and soul. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols, and signs being sent to you from the universe. There's a sense that you are now able to focus in a new way and offer greater light to the world. Melchizedek and his order are with you now, leading you towards spiritual wisdom. Meditate and connect with their light. Then, for Hilarion, divine healing. The world can seem an overwhelming place to you, and it's okay to retreat to a safe space. And it's okay to retreat to a safe space every now and then to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to serve others and share your healing with them, but please ensure you are filled up with light, love, and energy first, so that you're not sacrificing your own development for others. You're surrounded by the healing light of Hilarion and the healing angels at this time, so that you can recharge and feel whole. What did I say with this card? What did I say? Moving on to the last advice card, Charity, prayer and contemplation. One thing I would like to say with the ask and you shall receive, I feel like there is this emphasis on getting more aligned with the right frequency, getting aligned with the frequency of what you wish to achieve. And if you are not familiarized with the law of attraction or manifestation, I will suggest researching a bit about it and start consciously manifesting. Okay, so let me read it. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. The powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have goodness in your heart and you have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions you have to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Know that you will have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forwards. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good and welcome Charity into the space with you. That is beautiful. So for you guys, meditation is being emphasized, and what I'll say is that meditate to clear your energy and to calm your mind. And when it comes to manifestation, even the meditate and receive portion of this card, what the booklet said, what came to me was that if you guys are looking to practice the law of attraction, I will suggest visualization. Try visualization meditation because I feel like that'll help you a lot. And so for some reason I am feeling that a lot of you who will be watching this reading are empaths, so it'll be easy for you to feel that energy. So yeah, that is where I am gonna cut your reading, guys. I really hope that this resonated with you, and thank you so much for sharing your energy with me and for letting me read your cards. I really hope this reading resonated with you guys. If it did, remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and comment down below which part of the reading resonated with you guys the most. Keep shining your beautiful light and continue being your truest authentic self. I'm sending all of you lots and lots of love and light. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.